Yeah, I feel like there's a better way I could take it as well.
I still have some lights to turn on and doors to close.
I was loving turn 2 last night. We got you.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, that was bad. It's so hard for me to resist doing that every time I hear mic check, you know?
I just kind of caught it. I was wondering why you did that. Now you just kind of got it.
What team's pitting in?
Looking out.
What's that sound? It's the waves. Angry waves. Day after day, night after night. They meet with savage fury against the black rocks below. For 20 years, they've been calling to someone who never answers.
Why is my game taking 3 weeks to load? As soon as we get loaded, we'll get started.
Ah!
And suddenly it hurt.
I almost took it full throttle. Well, no, I didn't. I take that back. I did.
It's tonight in iRacing. Ugh. It's like 80% loaded and just sitting there. 90. Didn't take this long to load earlier.
It was. Kaz, how are you?
I'm here.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm loving your flight sim pics.
I almost crashed into the infield at Pocono. Because I fly with real weather, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just follow the freeway, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, there's clouds. It is super foggy. All right, welcome to iRacing Holodeck Beer Me 185. 180, one of those two. NASCAR Cup Series. Driving it off. I'm running the Millennium Fandom number 23 Camaro. Take a look at that car here in a minute. We'll do a couple quick laps just to get warmed up here at Pocono, and then we'll get a good look at the car. Running triple monitor setup. I gotta move some things around so I can better see them. I'm just gonna there. Just so I can see who's talking.
22 pitting out.
Pocono Speedway, the Tricky Triangle.
That's for sure.
23 pitting out.
That one, try backing it down without another, maybe a tenth, and you'll probably make it through that turn.
23 pitting out. Step down.
21 feet.
I'm just
Yeah, my guy
getting,
wasn't close enough possible there.
getting them to speed. We're going to keep it gentle till the tires get some heat in them.
Oh, no.
The
Gotcha.
fourth. I did a couple little changes with the paint job. We'll take a look. I added a new image, changed up the spec map a little. Just a little tap of the brakes there.
Forgot how loose cold tires are.
What do I get a black flag for? Yeah, that was intentional. Just wreck out my car.
Be ready here, fella. Be ready.
I got a black flag for. There's no indication as to why either. I want to get a couple. I wasn't speeding, and I didn't do an unsafe pit exit.
Putting it.
All 4 tires touch the blue line.
90 fitting out.
You can turn with the throttle and punch the gas wheel pretty hard.
It's like that the Mazdas I found. I was doing some of the road courses the other day, and it's like if I even think about hitting the gas pedal or the brake pedal or having wheels on the car, it's gonna go wherever it wants to go.
Non stava meeting non stava meeting go ahead and get in this quarter come out this quarter and move over to the main channel.
I cannot get through turn 2. I was practicing earlier and I was getting through that turn no problem. And now it's like, oh, you wanna turn? Okay, I'm gonna keep turning. I feel like the car is getting airborne right there. I probably had the wrong setup. That's why I had a good setup when
We're fitting.
Alright, there's 4th gear.
50 miles per hour.
Yeah, you guys remember that this week, you know? Remember the speed limit. Let's not speed.
Why are you calling me out like that, man?
Hey, I made it through turn 2.
Why are you calling me out like that, James, huh?
I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just.
What do you mean?
That's just a
90
public
feet
service
now.
announcement, you know?
Why you gotta bring up old shit?
Last week, one pit stop, I got 3.
2, 1. No braking.
Yeah, see, I didn't say all that.
20 fitting out.
I just got a black flag like at the start of this practice when I jumped in. Didn't even tell me why, just black flag. And
This was fine.
it wasn't even like, it wasn't even coming out of pit row. It's like I'm getting into turn 2 and the black flag shows up. I'm like, why?
Gotta watch it today. How many people were in the session? You got 19.
58.1.
Ooh, it's really bumpy through here. We're just in practice right now.
What are you on about? Go high. Go high.
I stayed too high and I couldn't get down low. Oh, that's
We
why.
have a little bit smaller field tonight, being on about 4 or 5
My brake bias was way off.
so far. Multiple different reasons.
This track is bumpy. Yeah, the
This field will be a little bit smaller.
NASCAR calls this the tricky triangle because this is a triangle-shaped track.
It's going to have some championship implications there.
Yeah, it's going to tighten things up a little bit, for sure.
Oh, who's not making it?
Blake's not making it.
Oh, we actually all have a chance. Nah, I'm gonna find the wall tonight.
Too wide inside. 1 minute 0. 22. 5. Still there. Clear. Clear.
little tap of the brake there.
Yeah, I think everyone's hit the wall in practice so far. I mean, I hit the wall too.
I could not get through 2. I went through 2 at least 4 times before I actually made it through that. And I practiced this morning.
Hopefully everybody had a chance to practice.
I did a couple carb cup runs, and then I practiced a little bit this morning and a little bit last night.
Don't lie, you were delivering bales of hay in this big truck. I saw you.
Actually, I was testing out my triple monitor setup. I screwed up my ATS settings. And then I was not in a good mental headspace this morning, and I was kind of all over the place.
It's like, what is the intrigue of driving a truck around Idaho, delivering hay?
And you can drive all over the western United States so far.
Oh, that
Look
was
pretty neat.
I play a couple different sims.
I didn't know. I thought you meant for real.
Look pretty neat with, I mean, all the different vehicles, UPS trucks, and gas stations. It look, I mean, how they got all that programmed in there is pretty amazing.
They shrunk down the world to make it more fun. Like it to go from Las Vegas to LA in game is only like an hour driving. In real world, if you're in a truck, it's about 5-6 hours.
All right, anyway.
59.221.
It's the, you guys have been here long enough now to know the ins and outs of this. But anyway, welcome to the Beer Me, the first one of the Beer Me 185 here at Pocono Legacy.
Not like the title wrong.
74 laps tonight with 1 fast repair and 1 green white checker attempt if needed. Pit speed is 60 miles an hour and the pace speed is 75. Remember, in-game voice chat is for race announcements only. Use the Discord channels for chatting, please.
I want to talk Fall Guys when meetings are.
Try to not use the in-game. We need to make sure we hear any black flag removal request, incident warnings, and pace car locations, and things like that. Again, the objective is, as it is every week, is to finish preferably without using a fast repair. Last week we had a really good race. Cautions. Fun race tonight. Tonight's going to be a little bit more of a challenge with these tough turns. So if you haven't practiced, be sure to be very careful going around the turns. I found that, for me anyway, that it's better to drive the turns and race them because you end up in that wall pretty easily.
It just happened.
As usual, follow all iRacing engage direction. Be careful. No aggressive driving, careless, reckless driving. Starts and restarts on green. Remember the accordion effect. Just because it says go, go, go doesn't mean go, go, go. If you're in the middle or in the back, follow the car in front of you and get a good start. Same thing on restarts. Cautions if there is one. Lift up on the throttle brake a little bit. Don't slam on your brakes. Don't go blaring through the incident. We want everybody to come out with minimal damage as possible. If your car stops, hold your brake and wait till it's safe and clear and straighten your car out and driving. And then get caught up fast. Now, if we have some wave rounds tonight, we're probably going to have to extend caution because this is a big track and it's going to take a while for cars to get around. So don't lollygag if you have a wave around. Get around that track and get back line as quickly as possible so we only have to extend it one time. Black flags, obviously, we only had 3 black flag removals last week and all 3 were legitimate, which is great. Make sure that you don't pass under yellow under caution. You're needing it. Be cognizant of the car that's supposed to be in front of you during cautions. And with that, guys, code of conduct rules are always in place. View those on our website.
57.901.
All that good stuff. Don't do it. Do your best to control your cars. Hold your line. Pass carefully. Be patient. And everybody have a great race tonight. Good luck, fellas. And we'll see you on the other side of the checkered flag.
So Taghurst, I wanted to listen to that meeting since it's been a while since I listened
Alright, you
to
go
it.
back to your race rooms or exit Discord or stay in this channel if you so choose. Good luck, gentlemen.
But I mentioned to Celeste that I picked up Fall Guys and you and I were playing, and she's like, "Oh, I want to play." So we'll have to like get a night where you, me, maybe Celeste,
Front of you against the wall.
maybe
on the
Montana or
outside.
somebody. We all play Fall Guys together. Yeah, this track.
90 pitting
I
out.
went to go check my chat and I have to look up for it. This track is definitely bumpy. And I've turned up the force feedback on my wheel a little bit higher.
58.591.
And I definitely feel the bumps. In practice, I actually set, I believe I set
What are you doing
56, 57, my fastest lap during solo practice. We got some aero damage, so
Both sitting up.
we got about 12 minutes left of practice. So we'll roll in, get a fresh car, and take a good look at this car's paint job. Like I said, I made some changes to the spec map, which is how the textures actually are applied, which gives them either a matte or glossy or chrome finish, metallic finish. And some of them have a really heavy metallic finish to them now.
57.851.
7.851, that's a good time right there. Went to my therapy session, it was good. I info dumped about some of the big stuff that's been going on this week, and I'll probably talk about that in another stream.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm going to have to adjust my
How you doing?
volume.
And
I just sitting up.
oh, what was I saying? What was I saying?
Hey, what do you guys know how to move the boxes on the screen?
21 pitting out.
Alt plus K.
Nothing.
And then you can click and drag. They'll turn blue. You can click and drag them around. But yeah, we did some mindfulness meditation, which
You guys memory.
58.222.
but yeah, that helped get my mind a little more focused. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I can do this race tonight. Pocono is going to be a challenging track, and I really want to try it. You know, I want to give it my all. There was a scoring error on my Google Doc. There was a bit of information that was not conveyed to me by the race coordinators. My Google Doc is unofficial, but
They're giving you something to do during yellow flag.
puts me in 16th. I'm at not 16th. I'm in 13th place, 13th or 12th place. No, I'm in 12th place right now. 23 pitting this time by. I'm in 13th, 13th, no 12th. I'm in 12th place, not 11th in total point standings. And there was one little bit of information that was not on the official scoring rule page. Alright, where's my pit box?
Sitting out.
Right there at the very end, because I was one of the last people to join the session.
22 sitting out.
Alright, we're going to have to do some optional repairs, but I'm just going to get a fresh car. Let's just rewind.
Alright, 112.
And let's fast forward to right there. That's a good spot. So let's just start with the back of the car.
Coming on the inside. I guess it helps you know
So
what
I've got
car.
these
Pretty
two Keep
far.
It Clean stickers
Sorry, bro.
I see you.
right here that I put on for having 2 races without any incidents.
3 car.
I had this giant meteor just ended all
That's me.
bumper
Alright,
sticker.
Go.
Thank you.
You should know that, Phil.
I know, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
That's
Come
why.
around over here, you can kind of see the Millennium Fandom, this decal, this here, and this one here have a
See
shimmer
how
to
the
them
race
now.
goes tonight compared to last
The
night.
body doesn't have as much of a shimmer. Same thing with the Millennium Phantom bar across the hood. I didn't do the logo here, And I had to move this over because if we look, we can see all my Twitch sponsors, or not Twitch subscribers. If you're a subscriber, your name goes on the hood right there. Coming around over here, the top people for the most bits as of last Saturday, Talgahurst, Jameritsu, and Night Jester, so they got their names here. I added a photo of me from playing Airsoft, because why not? And then, of course, we got the shiny there, and the shiny there, and the shiny there. And that's kind of an overview of the paint job for this car for the night. This is the car that we'll be running tonight. The car I've been running all season.
Phil, as much as I hear you, Phil, as much as I hear you reacting, I almost think it might be entertaining to just watch you race, maybe.
Oh, Phil's reactions during the race is the best part. Oh shit! Oh my god!
He does. Every time he does that, I have a heart attack.
I mean, just like I look around in my mirrors, like, oh my god, is he around me?
I had to talk to my therapist today about Phil.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't. I talked to him about like all the real shit that I've been dealing with.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, Chief.
I have to have push to talk turned off because you guys wouldn't want to hear what I say during the race.
I have it turned off. I use push to talk all the time because I'm a firm believer in it.
Oh, that's what I mean. I have box turned off.
Yeah.
Because I have a hilarious story that I've told multiple times about trolling people on TeamSpeak. But also, I Twitch stream, and I have people in my stream, and they ask questions, and I don't want to have to try and talk over you guys on Twitch. Like, I don't want to answer, like, Talgahurst's question of, you know, oh, this track's bumpy, or whatever, and then you guys hear that. I can feel the back end breaking loose?
No faster than
Yeah, you could. Like, if anyone on my Twitch chat ever asked a question and I don't know the answer, I would pose it to you guys.
Oh,
I feel like that was that was tight, it was really close, but that was a slow ass turn. We're just getting some practice in here before the race starts, before we do qualifying and everything. My thoughts and opinions on tonight's race are, it's gonna be rough. We got a lot of good drivers, we got a couple of new drivers. This isn't an easy track. It's bumpy to begin with. Second of all, most racetracks, the corners are all banked the same and they're all the same type, same radii, same degrees of turn you're making. Pocono here, look at how, like, this corner here is pretty heavily banked. And then we have this long straightaway here, and the next corner isn't banked as much, but it's also not very sharp. It's a completely different turn. This is tunnel turn here. Named so because there's actually a tunnel that runs under the track, and that's how people get into the infield. You wanted to go camping over there. Then you got a short back stretch here into turn 3, and turn 3 is pretty flat. So let's narrate the track. So we come out of turn 3, we're on this front stretch, pretty long, bumpy front stretch. Good run, you can get a good chunk of speed up here.
8, 6, 2.
And then you come into turn 1, decent amount of banking, got just a little bit of braking. And out of turn 1, onto this little lump here, and then you're on this first back stretch,
Stay up top, man.
which is again pretty long. A little bit of brake, kind of coast through tunnel turn, and a little bit of power coming out onto this other back stretch. Short little jog into 3. And you don't want to hit the rumble strip on the inside because you'll roll. It won't roll the car, but it'll roll the tires, and they'll just want to out like that. Back across the line.
57.202.
Tonight's pit strategy is going to be pit every time there's a caution and get all 4 tires.
Across the bottom, do the high top.
At 10 laps, I was burning up the fronts pretty bad. They all got a pretty even amount of wear in 10 laps. So we'll be getting 4 tires all night. Don't know how many times we'll actually have to pit though. We're going 185 miles. What's 185? I put 180 because my brain just said it's 180. But only 73 laps.
57.3.
The view down there, Phil?
I was playing with my beer.
I'm really glad that you finished that sentence because you're like, I was playing with my, and I'm like, wait, finish that sentence, please.
I went too high right there.
Yeah.
Like, why you stopped down at the bottom of the tractor? What are you playing with?
I'm just playing with my sausage, guys.
Yeah.
I don't own a cat, but I'd sit there and say I'm petting my pussy. Ugh.
10 now.
So that green bar across the top is just my lap time compared to my previous lap time.
57.783.
If it's green with a minus, that means I'm shaving off time, and that's how much time I'm actually shaving off. And that's just versus the last lap, not best lap or anything.
Repaying.
Almost managed to shave off a full second.
Outside. Still out there. Clear him.
Now the back end, I just gave it too much juice. The back end when you go.
57.198. Look on the bottom. Stay up top, man.
A couple guys coming out of turn 1 is tricky. Turn 1 and turn 2, the car wants to keep following the corner and wants to go to the inside. A little wide there. Oh, that's actually my fastest lap.
Alright guys, time to qualify. Good luck everybody.
Alright, it's qualifying time. So we're doing a qualifying and then I have to take a leak before we get started. So this is going to determine where on the track I start, which pit box I get. Ah, that's bumpy right there coming down the pit road. into fourth gear through this back stretch. We're going to just keep it fourth gear all night. And there's a little bit of brake. The reason is because I know that the tires are still cold. Bring up the standings menu. Turn 3 here, like your car will also want to kick in
Green flag.
if you give it power too much power too
I got
early.
a couple good ones here.
Oh, came into that corner way too fast. You see on the foot cam, I'm working the brake, working the gas. Working everything tonight. Full body workout at this track. You see the car wanted to go that way. It wanted to go towards the wall, inside.
56.655.
That puts me in 7th so far. I came in way too fast into that. Way too hard. Down to 10th. Just a little bit of brake. Power. Oh, shaving time off. And across the line, 57.04.064.
Checker flag.
And you know what? If I start 13th, that's on par with what I've normally been starting. I'm going to bring the car to a nice stop. Because I have to pee before we get started. Right back.
Ah.
I went to the restroom. I came back and I was already there. I was like, no.
I was coming around. I was going into turn 3.
Hey, Andy, can you give me an end of the line? I want to start at the very back.
So I am super sunburnt after last week.
Right, Andy.
You're ready to go here.
Or not.
Good racetrack for us, boys. Come on there, just like we've been doing the last few weeks. One lap at a time, one car at a time. One
We
pit
thought we
stop
had
at
a chance,
time.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, are you in?
You remember
Are you
that, guys?
racing?
Go through
Oh,
there
yeah,
and do that
I'm
all
racing.
race long. We'll be where we need to be at the end of this thing.
Literally my first lap ever
One
on
thing
this track.
to remember on these restarts. Watch to your inside.
We still don't stand a chance.
Guys, timing that right,
Have
diving
the
down
only one.
inside. You're getting into turn one.
No,
Closed.
no.
All right. So yeah, I'm
There's
super
only 22
sunburned.
people.
Hey Blake, whatever you do, don't lift.
It's not a bad amount.
I'm super sunburnt, so I had to put on some aloe just to.
All right, Pat, all you have to do is just drop.
Oh yeah,
the end of the
23.
line.
Yeah.
What do I
I
have
got
to
myself a water, then I'm gonna finish that.
Once we start
And then I got a
going,
can of Coke,
it'll-
because
it'll
I don't want to
pull
drink beer
other cars
tonight,
past
well at
you,
least
so
right now.
just pull off to the left and
Talghurst,
let cars get
like I
by
said,
you
if we want to
before
play
you
some
start.
Fall Guys after this, I would totally be down for that. Or if we want to schedule like
Okay.
a once a week Fall Guys game with all of us, I think that would be awesome. Car's up and running.
I'm going to pull off to the right. I'm in the outside lane.
You got the 8-ball. Oh, you can't
Oh,
see the
okay,
8-ball
yeah.
on there.
Just so everybody knows.
Oh yeah, you can if I do that.
Just so everybody knows.
You see my gear shifter just wobbling. Blah, 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 blah. Then you got the brake bias set. I actually have that on a knob now on my throttle lever, so it's not as easy as grabbing right here. But this is I had to map this for different settings. So
Get behind 18. Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind 67. Get behind 11. Get behind 4. You're going to be lining up behind 3.
pace speed is like 70 miles an hour.
Get behind 3.
I am behind the 3. The spotter's just like, do this. I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm just making sure that I got control of my car right now.
We thought I had a chance until Blake showed up.
Well, he also said he's never turned a lap on this track, so.
Yeah, this is a tough track to learn.
But Blake's also good. Blake is also good.
Yeah, yeah.
He's also starting back here in the field.
Oh, so we're just gonna get ran over by him. Okay.
Well, no, he's not used to driving with us. It's a different type of crowd.
Look, I just want to get my 3rd sticker on my car, okay? After last 2 races of having a clean race, I started putting a keep it clean sticker on the back bumper of my car.
Nice.
I want another one. Probably not gonna happen on this track.
Slide back in your seat there, man. Nicholas Bell's a good suck. Double check your steering wheel. Get a good look at your switch.
Actually,
Not
Blake's in
ready to
front
go,
of me.
everybody.
I didn't even think he qualified, but
Green, green, green.
Green flag, we're going for the 185 at Pocono. Into 3rd, across the line, we are racing now. Into 4th. And
Clear.
braking.
Clear, clear outside, outside.
We got 74 laps to go. Not gonna win it in the first few laps. I can feel the car getting loose there. Nothing on the outside. Nope, I got the 77.
Outside.
I can take him out right now.
Still outside.
Thank you, Jason, man. My car didn't turn at all.
Clear high.
Cool, I'm on my line. And let's turn 3 in the front stretch. 1 down, 73 more to go.
1 minute 7.938.
And I am in 15th from, I think I started 17th? I don't know what position I started in. I wasn't paying attention because I was getting a drink. Ooh, I can feel the car breaking loose there. I was like, I want to get some power. I want to get around Chris here. I want to get around the number 3, but she's breaking loose. I forgot to say this at the start of the the stream like I always do. Wrecking 2, Wrecking 2, Wrecking 2.
Stay low. Caution, caution. How would your
Thank you,
forward
sir.
drive there towards the end of that little run we just did?
I was able to save that just took a little bit of damage.
Behind 3.
I saw that.
Come around. Yeah.
That's the first caution of the night on lap 2. Checking up, start finish.
I'm not going to use my fast power on that.
Exiting 1.
Oh, I did get it. I thought I got the ammo.
So yeah, if you're watching this on Twitch or Facebook, you're watching live, hopefully. Drop a like, a follow, any of that kind of stuff. The top 3 people
Checking up. Back
in bit donations get their name on the passenger side door of my car. All subscribers, all active subscribers, get their name on the hood.
About that switchback stretch.
Yeah, I guess that's not given on this track.
Call, boys.
Hey Phil, I'm gonna come up on your left.
Line up behind the
How
3.
much damage do I have?
I think we should be behind the 4.
Can you see?
Pit road will be open.
Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait. Come up past me a little bit. Is it in the back?
Yeah, your back end's pretty banged up.
You got it on the back.
You got your back right corner panel, like your back bumper, is just slightly dinged up.
I think I'll just live with it.
You should be fine.
Yeah. But are you pitting, Phil?
Yeah, why not? His pit strategy is 4 tires, full tank of fuel, every caution.
Yes.
No, somebody's smoking in pits.
Someone took a hard hit. Maybe they didn't have their fast repair set.
Or their car's in there and it's just the tow counter.
Oh, it could be that too.
I saw a car going all over the track. I don't know what you saw.
Yeah, they were going into turn 2, and somebody got loose, then got slammed up in the wall and came back down. I swear I thought I was going to get past them. I felt like I was clean, but I don't think there was very much brakes used. And they came right back down onto me.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 3.
And I came so close to getting spun and right into the wall, but I was able just to hold on with it.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get wrapped up in that too, so I started checking up and I checked my mirrors and I'm like, there's no one behind me. I watched you get that little tap. I'm like, that's 3 cars, and then I saw you get back on the track. I'm like, oh, it's only 2 cars.
Yeah, it was close. I was right on the edge of losing control of it.
And we had a wreck right here in turn 2. Chris Olsen, the number 3 car, Miami Dolphins car right in front of me. He almost got wrapped up in that. I almost got wrapped up in it. I slowed down. Running triple monitors, so that's why you don't see me like doing a lot of this. I'm just turning my head and looking. I normally run VR, but just, I've been having a hard time with the VR recently. Mostly just wearing the headset and this headset for multiple hours at a time. And I have to wear a hat.
Checking up the
Sitting.
green.
It's a long race. Be smart, be smooth, solid pit stops.
1 to green,
Well,
outside
we
behind
don't
the
do this
58.
At all. 2 minutes 0, 24, 3, 5. Gonna be on the outside.
All right, Chris, you also got a little bit of front fender damage. Just looks like paint scrapes.
Yeah, that's where I was able to save it enough. I just kind of brushed the wall a bit. That's where, for a second, I thought I was going to go. If he spun me, I was going to go hard right into the wall. But
So we don't have a third-person view in this game. We have to rely on communicating through the drivers. And I'm telling the number 3 car, who's right there, I'm just telling him what damage he's got so far. Still under caution, 1 to go to green. We're on lap 5. We'll be going green on lap 6. We had our first caution on lap 2. Coming through 2. One of the cars got loose and took out another car pretty bad.
Hey, Owen and Eric, I'm gonna be dropping out of here, guys. They're going to that.
Just racing me, I'll fix back there.
Double check your steering wheel. Good look at your seatbelt, or double check your seatbelt. Good look at your steering wheel there. Make sure everything's okay. That's fun.
Pace cars in.
We're ready to go. Pace cars off.
Green flag.
One inside. 1 minute 53.874. Still inside. Clear low.
Car under control. That's the key.
Clear.
Kept it up high.
No, I think it was my bad. Starting spot enough.
Wrecking 2, wrecking 2, wrecking 2.
Ooh, that one I just made it through. Holy crap.
Kind of talk me through what's going on again. You're close.
Holy cow.
I had the feeling Chaz, you were in that one.
I was not.
Oh, wow.
But holy shit.
Oh, I mean,
like,
that was like Moses parting the seas. I just like made it right through the middle.
Yeah, I was right there with you. You were Moses and I was following you.
Nice.
Alright, so this time in case the car was still anything in front of us. I think we had turn 1.
That was insane.
Behind the tree.
I don't know how I made it.
I got a little loose through 1 and I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm not gonna push the car too hard.
We're gonna have to change 1 and 2.
And then I'm like, alright, I'm solid. I got plenty of grip coming through 2. And then I watched that in front of me.
Yeah, I just saw the 2 cars like coming from inside to outside, like towards me, and it was just like whoop, right through the middle. I'm like, I'm just waiting to get whacked.
Well, I saw, what was it? I don't know which car it was. There was a black car, right?
Yeah, I don't know who it was.
Yeah, I saw the black car definitely out of control going through 2, and I'm like, that's gonna be a wreck.
Can you look at my right side for me?
Came through 2, no wreck, and then it's in this little stretch here where they were spinning all over the place.
It looked good. Right might be a little crinkled up.
They were really
checking up.
They were really slow in turn 2. Like, I mean, I
think
flew
1
through
second
there,
back.
and I mean, I would have passed like 3 or 4 cars. I was surprised how slow they were, how much brakes people were hitting.
I mean,
But that's probably what saved me.
Yeah, I give the brake a little love tap coming into 2. And Joe, we can barely hear you in Discord.
What about race?
I hear you just fine in the race.
Sorry about that, I forgot.
Alright. I'll try to be bumped.
No, just use the 1.
It just told me to pass it. Oh, there you go. It just told me to pass it and then it said let you by.
Behind 11.
So that's lap 8.
The quick repair won't work when you won't use if you have no damage, right?
It'll still use it.
No, not if you don't have damage.
Correct. Yeah, but if you have damage,
Oh, shit.
Behind the tree.
Even the smallest bit will take it.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust
10-4.
that. Unless
No,
you really need it.
I just accidentally left it on, that's why. And it didn't take it, I just noticed. Thank you.
And that
Thank you
goes
for
for
reminding
any
me.
damage,
I gotta-
even if you have manually repaired your damage, you know, through the timer and pit
Behind the
load,
3.
it will repair.
Oh, we're up into
But
8th place.
Repairing through time on pit road does not bring your car to 100%. So a quick repair will bump it all the way up. So just be sure to check that off if you're saving it for something really bad.
Mouse on that little steel gun, and but I must have got no damage because they didn't take it. That's good.
Oh, James, I didn't know.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. Go ahead and make it up.
I seen you go by my the hood of my
No
car.
radio cut. Talk in Discord. We're not to have radio cut.
I kind of can't. They said use the one. It's too low in the other one.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, brother.
We can barely hear you. You gotta remember the Discord is the main chat
Oh,
area.
man, we want to go.
Yeah, we're
You'll start on the inside. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 42.
Thanks for that info, James, about the fact that they're being better than letting you fix it.
Yeah, Joe, it's real low, so you just have to, if you really need something, you'll just have to talk in the game chat.
Tell me let you buy 83. I got an end-of-line penalty.
Okay, didn't tell me that. Thanks.
42 in front of me.
So I'm up here with the fresh stuff, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
you would be.
Yeah, you would be. A few other cars hit, I don't know where they're at. A few that were in the lead.
You got fresh tires, Phil. Don't run me over.
I'm not.
Even though we've done most of our laps under caution.
Yeah.
We talked about this. It's the same thing every time.
I
Yeah,
feel
this
like
track, though, I was really worried about.
Oh yeah, that's half the reason why I almost sat this race out. It's like I don't want to be totaled like 6 laps in.
Yeah.
But then I did a couple carb cup runs. I practiced a bit this morning and yesterday. I'm like, I can do this. And then I went to therapy, and I'm like, my therapist helped me get my mind at least slightly untangled. So I'm like, okay, I can handle this.
Catch your breath. Easy on the tires, remember.
Good luck, Joe. I've been earlier.
Joe, you have to make sure. I'll tell you how to fix your Discord audio later. Oh, the 90's got the Harley Davidson car.
1 minute 56, 25, 7, 6, outside. Still outside. Still out there.
Jody's
Clear.
going to be coming like a rocket.
Outside.
Oh,
Clear
we're
high.
not. I'll knock
I think Jody gave me a little bit of
to pick up hardware.
No, I almost gave you black eyes. I almost knocked his eyes out.
Oh, don't go into the wall.
Side, at your door. Clear low if you need it.
We're just taking it easy. I don't care too much about like trying to win or place really well. I just don't want to wreck my car. I want to finish this race in a decent position. So that's the plan for today. As we're saying, this is a tricky track.
1 minute 0, 22, 7, 8.
As the 90's got the Harley Davidson paint job, and I'm like, I work at a Harley Davidson.
Come on up, Tony. Come on. Hold on. Come on.
Thank you.
10-4.
Drop down to boot, 10th place. That's okay. Wouldn't be surprised if we get another caution here in a little bit. But it seems like everyone's kind of getting in this single file line.
26, 1, 2.
22 bit now.
Every time I hear those tires squeal, though, I know it's burning rubber and losing grip. I don't want to skid the tires. I don't want to rub them off. Run them up.
Thank you, Chris.
Watch it, watch
Inside,
it, watch
inside,
it.
inside. Still there.
Nope.
Whoa, the back
Still
of the
inside. Looks clear, clear, clear. Inside.
No caution. We keep going. We keep going.
Clear.
Yeah, no caution fence, but
Well, I don't know if I was on the apron. I'm sorry.
58.43.
The 4 almost had me there. I left a lot of room for him too to take the inside line, and he just didn't have the power. He didn't have the grip for it. Phil, I left you plenty of room.
No, I thought you were, for some reason, I thought you were closer to
Oh, I
it,
know.
and I just ran it higher up, you know what I mean? It caught that wall.
I got it.
Inside.
Oh,
There will be a caution. Close
Checking
right
up,
now.
man.
Oh, but Phil,
Alright, so we're
Phil,
gonna have to come around the 4.
Bastard.
you hadn't hit the scoring loop yet.
That's alright. You fucker.
I'm just trying to take it easy.
Nice car and one.
Oh, I know.
And we were coming through 2, and I'm like, oh man, you're on the inside. I'm going to stay high. And you were super low.
You're gonna be lining up behind the 3.
I love turn 2. I get great speed off turn 2.
I can't
funny,
find
it-
I can't find my entry point for turn 1, and I keep losing too much speed there.
It's funny because I'll lose you in turn 1, and by the time we come back
Check it up,
around
check it
on
up, check it
turn
up.
3, I'm back on your check it up, I'm back on your bumper. But after turn 1, I'll lose you, and then by the time we get to turn 1 again, I'm back on your bumper. Damn, only if I can get that turn 1 guy.
I
David checking up.
was my thing is too, I keep coming into 2 too cautiously. I'm taking it too gently.
Yeah, 2's your fast turn. That's the one you really gotta. You can make up a
Well,
lot
you
of
check
room
it
on
up
2.
with cool, at least say where, so we gotta have it out there.
Yeah, sorry, Mark.
I kind of hit the brake.
Mark,
and it wore it.
my name,
Good road is open.
I said Mike, but I was burping at the same time.
Squeeze it around.
can anyone do me a favor and see if there's any damage on my right side for me? Professionally?
You know what?
Oh, never mind, you know what I'm saying, I'll be like... No,
They're
good.
pitting, I'll pit.
You 100% have right side damage. You plow that wall, dude.
So we'll get 4 tires, our windshield cleaned off, and a tank,
I'll
a splash of fuel.
Let me see, hold on.
Mountain Dew car. There's my pit box.
10 car. At 77. Do I have damage?
27
Tires
seconds.
were pretty good.
Repair.
Tires are still
I
pretty
think
good
I'll
health.
take that.
That's one nice thing. It's a big track.
Go, man,
Yeah.
go. All
Yeah,
out.
that's lovely. That's a lovely thing. Hey, 77, can you tell if I got damage on the right side yet?
You got some damage on your right front.
Behind the 4.
Yeah, if I go over like 50, I get the black flag for speeding.
Thank you, brother.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 4.
No problem. Taking up the foot.
Would you pit for it?
Alright, we got fresh tires, full splash of fuel. Dr. Phil's in
I know
front
you
of me.
left me plenty of room in turn
Maybe with the faster there.
three. I get so cautious, and the last thing I want to do is wipe out people I talk to all the time. You know what I mean? It's like,
Probably
ah.
not otherwise.
Checking up.
Checking up between 2 and 3.
Thank you.
And you know, like, I was, Phil, I was giving you all that room because I didn't know I didn't know if you were going to slide out, so I'm like, I'm just going to give him plenty of room in case either one of us lose control.
One to go, one to go. Should be on the outside. They could be lining up behind the 90. Should be lining up behind the 92. Minute 0.217.
The whole deal.
I'm seeing the 90 car, and I feel like I have the wrong paint job.
Checking up the one.
I work at a Harley dealership, and I'm not running that paint job.
Wow.
Should be representing the brand. No, I'm representing my favorite bar, so I feel better about that. The owner just posted on the Facebook group. He's like, "Yeah, we're still not opening yet because we still don't feel like it's safe to have our bar open. 'Cause it's a small little bar." But he's like, "What cosplay are you all working on?" And everyone's like showing pictures of costumes and things that they're working on, and I'm like, "Here's my 3D print that I'm building." And like he gave it a thumbs up.
3 cautions with 16 laps. Remember, it's about car control. Sacrifice speed if you have to. Car control comes first. Are you?
Finished making dinner. How's the race so far? We're on the 3rd caution in 16 laps.
What he's trying to say is just send it in turn 1, right?
Blake,
Full send.
full send into turn 1. I haven't crashed at all. You missed
Yes, we are.
literally parting the Red
Thanks for
Sea.
saying
That's idea, Blake.
There was a wreck.
Yeah, you'll be clear when we come around here.
There was a wreck, and
Ready, green flag.
one of the cars in front of me went right through it, completely dodged them. They went out on either side, and I made it through as well without any incident.
53.743.
You can check the replay. I'll probably find a clip of it.
Yeah.
Somebody's blinking pretty bad.
Inside quarter.
Thanks up for the roof.
Still there. Looks clear, clear, clear.
Ooh. I checked up. I saw the 67 right there, that Sprite car, and then the M&M's car, and that yellow car in my mirror just came flying up.
Outside. Still out there. Clean.
Oh, it's a Kodak, not M&M.
Inside, inside.
Talk about smoke.
3 wide across the line.
1:1.447. 2 wide inside. Hold the line.
Still 3 wide. 3 wide into 1.
Still with you inside. Still inside your door.
We just went 3 wide into 1.
Yeah, I saw that. That was part of it too.
I was trying not to be part of it. You should. Yeah. Definitely lost some places there, but it's okay. It's okay. We're still early on in the race, and this race tonight is just about keeping it clean. If I can finish this race halfway decent, then it'll keep me in the top 15 points wise. I shouldn't lose too many points, even if I finish bad. This is not a track that I want to try and push my car too much. When on the outside, still out there, clear, take my high line.
15.9.
Puts me in 17th place. 19 laps of 74 completed so far. Way too fast into 1. Better drop a few places than to wreck. Yeah. Like I said earlier, I want to add a 3rd sticker to the back of my car, which is keep it clean. And that's why we take it easy. That guy, I don't know if he got spun out or what. Did he get spun or did he just lose it?
He got spun.
Ugh. Yeah, also I was talking to, I don't know if you were here when I said earlier, Celeste wants to get Fall Guys as well, so we could probably organize like a night where all of us play that. I think that'd be kind of fun to do.
Man, I barely cut that water
Phil, I've drank a lot of water today. I really have to pee. Don't make me piss my pants. He's like, he knows that he's probably not going to keep it together. So, yeah, in fact, after this race, I'm probably going to make dinner, and then if you guys want to play, I would be more than down to hop in and do a couple rounds.
Oh, that's about the best.
Andy here, he's down a lap.
Outside, outside. Still outside. Still outside.
Ooh, almost lost on turn 2. I hit the inside.
Clear.
I did too. I was trying to take Andy on the inside, and then I felt my car break loose. But I recovered it, and he got away.
That's the first time I've ever done that here.
Oh, you might be running a Dungeon and Destiny. Also, they want to watch. It's less than them want to watch Twin Peaks, so we might do that instead. I don't know. See where I'm at. See where everyone's at when this is done. I feel like that was a good one. We're on lap 22. I'm in 16th place. I have a lap car down in front of me. I'll read that message in a moment. See where we're at after the race and dinner. Yeah. Got Joe Ski, new driver, right on me. He's able to catch up to me. He's definitely getting through these turns much faster than I am. Ooh, breaking loose right there.
Outside.
3 wide.
In and out. 1 inside. Clear low.
Woohoo! That was cool. Car came out of pit road. They both kind of got close. They got separated, and it was just a big enough opening that I was able to slip through nice and clean. I wonder what position that puts me in. That should put me in 13th or 14th. We'll find out when we cross the line here. Yeah, nice and clean.
57.5.
Puts me in 15th place. I'm happy with that. I don't even know what position I started in, though. It's like, I wasn't paying attention to the grid order because I was getting a drink and going to the bathroom. So anyway, I still haven't opened up my can of Coke.
Outside. Corner clear.
He went into the wall, and I'm like, am I going to get away before he snaps to the inside, or... And that car was for position. That should put me in 14th. No, when I cross the line. I think one of my overlays on the stream that should show what position I'm in.
57, 29.
Yep, that puts me in 14th.
When I said, wow, that's the best turn one I've ever taken, and after that, we get
On one of my practice sessions earlier, I could not get through turn 1. I kept spinning out on that little bump. You got me at the same time as you. Okay.
Sorry, Phil.
that was okay.
What just happened?
He got loose and like hit the wall and stopped right in front of me. I don't know how I did it.
Well, I know the relative overlay, that's in-game, but there's a couple overlays in the bottom right-hand, bottom left-hand corner of my stream that are independent of that. I don't know what information that they show. They should, yeah, they show at least lap counter. So yeah, if they're updating when I do, then
58.131.
well, we've done quite a few laps so far. It should say there should be a run on there as well. One of those buttons, those icons should say run. That's how many laps we've done without a caution.
Oh, now that we spread out a bit, I think it's getting a little bit nicer.
Oh yeah. We spread out, we've warmed up a little bit. Oh, I say that and then I immediately almost lose it in turn 2.
Side.
Oh, we've done a 12 lap run so far.
Still inside.
Inside, please.
Still they're clear. Clear inside. You're clear inside. Still inside. Clear, clear, clear.
52, 50,
59.02.
See here, what do I have? 5 laps to go. 47 laps. Get 19 laps. Hey, answer that damn phone.
Lost position when I almost went out here, but estimated laps remaining 9 laps.
Maybe it is about time I sit down.
You gotta always remember you can trade still too.
Huh? Who's saying?
57.682.
I don't know.
Joe, stop transmitting.
I can't talk to the other one.
Well, you need to be quiet for you.
Do you hear everybody else talking? Nope.
Joe, you're in Discord, but you're transmitting in the race.
Yeah, Joe, you gotta stop in that race.
Joe, you need to stop talking. Let this one work. You're going to piss a lot of guys off.
Yeah, everyone's already sounding kind of on edge.
Not to be mean.
Yeah, not being mean.
Corey might be a little upset.
Inside. 58.602. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Clear low, there's a car inside. That was a good pass. You know what? I lost a position, but we kept the car clean. And that's all that matters. Just keeping it clean right now. Ooh, I say that, and there's the wall. Closest car behind me is 2.2 seconds behind me. So, I'm
37 fitting in this time lap. 21 fitting in.
Are we having green flag pits?
58. .547.
Looks like it.
Now Eric got around me, but I'm keeping right with him. Taking a draft off of him. There's Dr. Phil.
Keep digging, buddy.
Been putting out.
5 more.
It's like, let me drink my Coke. It's closed and it's over there.
2.
Lap 31 is 74. Got 5 laps of fuel remaining.
42 pitting.
I feel like we're gonna.
Leaders on pit road.
Ah, there goes the leader pitting in.
22's pitting this time.
23 pitting this time by. 23 pitting this time by. We'll pit now. Everyone else is.
20 pitting out.
All right, brakes, 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 brakes. See some skid marks where people are not coming in slow enough. All right, we're just watching our speed. Pit spot in the pit box.
58 pit.
On the brakes, nice and gentle.
42 pitting out.
19 pitting this time by.
Go, man, go, man, go.
90 pitting
Leader
out.
pit road.
22 pitting out. 61 pitting out.
23 pitting out. Also, anyone else notice that Blake's on the lead?
Yeah, I saw that.
Opened up my soda and then dribbled it on my finger. In the third.
Go there on the bottom.
58 pitting out.
Clear.
90 pitting out.
Inside. Clear.
19 pitting out.
I'm on fresh tires.
You're clear.
3 pitting in.
They're probably also gonna have to pit here soon. On fresh tires, so they're hard, they're cold,
14
not
pitting
sticky.
in.
Minute 37.528.
I got the tires in the grip. I could burn up my tires and try and get around it, but I don't want to push it. I want to risk it.
Repinner.
Outside. Still outside.
90 pitting out.
Clear, clear, clear.
That was a good clean pass right around the 20 there.
9.3.
Let's be back in the 16th position.
Take it, Bill. Inside.
Think I can get around Andy here.
because I'm hitting the front line.
22 races in the pits.
Inside. Still inside.
He's pitting, so I'm going to stay high.
Clear.
12's pitting this time.
83 fitting this time.
Caution's out. Any thoughts on pitting or staying out at all? Closed. You're gonna have to come around to stay in the car.
That was a car, I think he missed pit road, and he hit the inside wall just past the entrance to pit road.
I heard Andy saying he was going to pit right before that, so I don't know if that was him.
It wasn't, because Andy was right next to me. It was a car
okay.
way in front of me. I was passing Andy as he was pulling into the pit road. That is the 4th caution of the night. Checking up in 3.
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 14.
Checking up.
Oh, how many laps was that run?
Line up behind the 14.
That had been at least 20. I'm gonna say that was the best time for a caution for you. I mean, I already did my pit stuff, so I'm not gonna really really need to go in and get tires or fuel or anything. I mean, I could go and get a splash of fuel. Pushing 20 laps or something. Yeah, I think it was 20 laps without a caution, so.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around to 52. Line up behind the 14.
Checking up start finish.
Whoa. Sorry here.
Ammo sexual.
90 fitting out.
Alright, so we're gonna have to come around the 22.
Oh, strips the back a little. Following instructions to tell me to stay behind the 14, past the 15.
How we fucking.
He still got some right front damage there. Tell me what you buy to.
Whew. I had my empty water bottle sitting right there, and it was blocking my mirror. I'll move it. Whew. So a little personal update. There will not be a race next week. So starting Wednesday, I'll be taking a week off from streaming.
You're on the inside. I think we should be behind the 61. 1 minute 53.2.
So I'll still do Friday night stream this Friday and a stream on Saturday. I will not be streaming next week at all. And we'll be back to iRace in 2 weeks.
Like, tell me to catch people and then let them go by. I have no idea what to do at this point.
It'll catch up. Behind the 15, where are you at?
Yeah, well, we're taking a break off. We got a break week, and I figured, you know, that'd be a good time to just take a break from streaming as well. And just make that announcement now to anyone watching, so that way they know what's going on.
I need 22 to go by to 57.
Oh, look at the 7th. Nice.
Number 4 go by.
I need to go by New Orleans.
Coming around the 11.
Yeah. I'm waiting for you.
1 to green. We might have delayed caution, though. Getting lined back up here.
Why is salt so
Engine
good
switches
on
and stuff where you need them.
You got the Rona?
12-pack?
You bought a 12-pack of coronavirus? What the hell, dude?
Green flag. Alright, boss man, please cars off. Be ready. Good job, man. You're jumping halfway.
Halfway point.
Keep after, man. We need a track position. Good job. 1.
Shifted a little early, but...
0.53.
Gotta hate things.
Looked like I'll lose.
Oh, I saw that, but he saved it. He saved it.
Yeah, he did.
I just saw the smoke, and I'm like, ooh.
That was kind of crazy.
Inside. Still inside. Inside is clear. Inside. Still inside.
I don't know how I played that.
Inside. Still inside. You're clear.
Oh, man, that's a lot of positions down.
Inside.
That's okay. That's okay.
Still inside.
Rob
You're
lost it
clear.
on that turn.
1 minute 0.303.
Look at Andy go. Where you going, Andy?
And down to 12th. I'm 7th. But you know what? It's keeping it clean. It's just keeping it clean. Yeah, 77 almost came in for a visit. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, I'm going to draft off him through the front stretch. But I'm going to make sure I get a little bit of distance, a little bit of space. Whoop, back end broke loose there.
Crap at the wall.
Inside. Still inside. Clear. Working the bottom inside. Still inside. Still there. Still on the inside. Looks clear, clear, clear.
That was really. Woo! Here's everyone I said. Here's everyone said. Good. Yeah, my spotter sometimes gets a little off track. You know, that was really close. That 22 came up on me, and I'm like.
Hit the wall. I made my cat jump.
57.373.
22 is a car that is a lap down, so if he gets around me, it's not really gonna matter.
Inside.
I can't get through
Still
one
there.
there.
Clear low.
Phil, however, the white car in front of me, that is for position.
Working the bottom. Inside.
As far as staying inside, I'm picking a line and I'm holding it.
Clear.
That's Andy, that is not for
Working
position.
the bottom.
Eric though, 15 or 83,
Clear
his
him,
position.
clear.
We're just, you know what, I'm not pole position or dominating the field, but I'm keeping it clean. And that's what matters. That's where I have fun, is not wrecking my car and still at least being able to catch back up to these guys when I get a chance.
58.112.
Once I get back in my groove here coming into 1, I won't be losing as much speed. I think I'm coming in way too early.
Crap, I just got oil temperature a bit high message.
Sometimes it's best to just wait for them to make mistakes. Yeah, I mean, that's how I got kind of where I'm at, is a couple of cars in front of me made some really big mistakes and are wrecked out or whatever.
Sorry, when my car's driving, you can see the side.
But I think we're all doing really good.
So good, man.
Leroy here, the 61 car. Checked up because I didn't know how I was going to handle this corner. I'm just going to draft off of him along this stretch here. It's going to go high. Can I take the inside? I don't have the run on him. Brake. No, I felt I could hear the tires going. The tires.
57.188.
These cars up here are a little slower. Remember the first race we did during the test season, I think it was at Pocono, or one of the first ones at the side that I got in on. And I hated this track. I hated this track so much. But it's grown on me. I remember in our little preseason practice races we were doing, we did Pocono. And I absolutely hated this track after that. But now...
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah, now it's growing on me.
It grows on you, yeah.
Like a tumor.
Oh, God. 57.119.
It's a tricky track, but I've turned enough laps the past couple days, practicing and everything, that I'm starting to kind of get a good feel of it. There's still a lot of skill I have to develop and practice and really find my line and really get around this track and master it, but it's definitely growing on me.
Outside. Still out there. Outside is clear.
That was a clean pass around the 61.
No clampers on the way, Earl. 57.49.
It's alright.
I did not want to hit you.
It's alright, you weren't used to it.
No, Leroy found a second wind right there.
But I have thought about it.
Well, you won't be back anymore,
58.567.
I'm sensing hostility.
Go line yellow for 5 laps, and then we're going to pit. Copy?
Probably pitting 3 when everyone else starts pitting. Tell my pit crew right now, fuel tank, windshield cleaned off, and 4 tires. Don't do that. Pretty sure my tires are still good though. I feel like I still have a good grip. Just kind of focusing right now, keeping it clean, getting around this guy.
25 laps.
57.481.
On lap 50, oh, 74.
59.
Getting close to the end. Three laps remaining on fuel.
Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
Sorry, Andy.
That was a lap down car.
So good, that's why we got brakes. I was afraid I was gonna hit you.
And the brake car going into 2 just
Nah,
suddenly
Rob hit the wall, came off,
Into
I
the
had to
wall.
avoid him, and I went freaking flying across the track. Can't believe I saved that.
58.64.
21 sitting in.
We're going to pit next time.
I'm gonna pit this time. Now I'll go one more. I'll go one more.
If I run this take out, I can make it a little bit
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
19.3.
Sorry, 90, I didn't know which way you were going.
Inside. Go inside. Low one on the
21
bottom.
sitting out.
Near the top side. Clear low.
Yeah, I gotta pit this lap.
Do it this time. Pit this time. Pit this time.
23 pitting this time by.
Inside. Still there on the bottom.
Take it a little easy, let these lap cars go around me.
Inside clear.
Repitting in.
61 pitting out.
20 pitting in.
Outside. Still there outside. Get up, my man. Tell him you're on the way. Clear high.
58 in this time.
Watch your speed. There's my pit box. No cars in front of me, so I'm just going to take it nice and easy. And stop. I'm going to get lapped, but we'll probably make up that lap because I'll have to pit here before or after me. Well, I'm going to have to pit after me.
Go, man, go, go, man, go. Pit road speed.
Repin
Leaders
out.
on pit road.
23 pitting out.
90 pitting in.
Pitting out.
It's going to be really close.
Outside. Still out there. Clear.
That car is in second place. I'm just gonna. He's on the lead lap. I'm a lap down now, but that's okay.
42 pitting out.
Because I think he's gonna have to pit here in a minute.
14 pitting in.
So,
90 pitting out.
I barely went 1 mile an hour over. It got one.
Minute 34.
No, I had a good thing on whoever wins it.
Leaders on pit road.
Yeah, these pit lines are really
You're on the way.
bad. You can really easily get speeding.
I love the Blake cut. I'm not good.
He's still gonna win it.
I tell you, cut out.
Outside. Clear.
Alright, my fuel window is open. Go get
I should be checking my tire stats and everything after that pit because I don't wanna look
14
at-
pitting out.
I'll look at it in a minute. Power, power, power.
Ford pitting. Ford pitting.
Oh, they're in the 80s.
22 pitting.
My tires are fine.
57.6. Got 20 laps to go this time by.
What's our run up to, I wonder? Anyone on Twitch got our run numbers?
Oh.
Thoughts out.
Come on, dude.
Any thoughts on bidding or staying out at all? Closed right now. Should be starting behind the 61.
That's the 5th caution of the night.
Am I allowed to stop?
11 more time on that.
Right, fast repair.
That was my saving grace right there.
no, still.
That just ruined the race for me.
Where's the pace car?
We got 20 laps to go and I got 20 laps of fuel.
They could be lining up
It
behind
should
the
be in
61.
one. Then just came
I
out the
think we
pit.
should be behind the 22.
Yeah, just came out of the pit.
It took the pace car a while to get out of pits.
Behind the 61. Alright, we need to be behind the 22. Looks like you should be lining up behind the
This is
61.
probably going to be so much repair. God, I was going to get a top 5 finish easy. Guy spins out, doesn't use brakes. That's the end of it. Oh, and he just quit. The guy that crashed me out. Nice.
I hate when that happens. That does.
Hey Chris, I know you're in the wreck, but I gotta let you behind you. No problem. I gotta let you behind you.
As soon as pit road's open, I'm going to run in and just get a quick splash of fuel.
Get in.
I'm not long on this track.
Me neither, you know. Me neither, dude. Me neither.
Alright, we need to be behind the 61.
I am behind the 61.
The road is open.
Where's the pace car?
Turn 3.
Okay. So I've done like 6 laps. I haven't seen it.
Picking him.
23 pitting. 23 pitting.
You haven't hit one.
God, if I hadn't used that faster part, I didn't even have that much damage. I just took the chance.
I did too.
Alright, you're gonna have a couple rounds at 22.
Just gonna get
I
fuel.
shouldn't have, now that I think about it.
In the windshield, I already got tires, but I want to top off the fuel.
Jeez, required repairs 8
Come
minutes.
on by, everybody.
Go back, go.
Don't be
Good
fucking
fucking good
underblade.
stuff.
Just telling me to let you die. That's iRacing for you.
23 pitting out.
Checking up between 1 and 2.
I think I should be in. Well, I'll have to wait for these positions to update.
Should be starting behind the 18.
Wow.
Checking up in 2.
I almost had Jody there on the
Get behind the
pit road, but I'm like, I'm not gonna rush it. I'm not gonna push it.
Checking up 2.
Cramps in my hands. And the aloe that I put on to help with my sunburns, it's just a little sticky on the palm of my hands because I didn't get it all like wiped off.
Oh, 1 to go. You'll be outside. Alright, we need to be behind at 77. 1.
This is actually what's scary, is the restarts, because we're all bunched up.
My tip strategy paid off.
We're all bunched up. We're all close together. I don't like it.
Line up behind
Like
77.
I switched this to the green light fix.
You're going to be coming around the 22.
Weeks at all.
Go around the 67.
You'll be lining up behind the 77.
Getting there, I'm getting there.
Alright, so I'm in 8th place, though.
Pedal faster.
Pedal faster.
Barely squeezed through there, Andy, didn't you?
That's a skill right there, huh?
I was leaving you outside. I wasn't expecting you to go low.
We're on the outside line. I'm going to just try and keep it high. We'll get around. Jody used to run a SpaceX car, and now he's running... It looks really cool, and you can't really get the camera to see it.
Alright, Earl. Get her done, buddy. 10-4. Green flag. Everybody's rolling. Face car's off. You ready? Keep taking, man. Keep taking off. Swing them down, man. Come on. Look to the bottom, inside. 1 minute 54.019. Still there at your door inside. Still there. Steer low, inside. Still there, still there. 1 inside. 2 wide inside. 1 car inside. Clear. Inside.
I'm just keeping it focused on keeping it clean right now.
Still inside. Clear on the bottom. Inside. Working on them in front of you. You're clear.
Lost a lot of places, but I don't want to push it too hard right now.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. You got me. Come on. Come on. Come on.
1:0.962. Inside. All clear.
And he took that. He took it fair and square. I went way too high, way too fast into that corner. Are you humming?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You caught me. I'll do that, or I'll go.
I do that by pushing
Sorry,
shopping
got loose
carts.
right there.
57.223.
Whenever I go grocery shopping, I'm pushing a shopping cart, and it's just like my brain has my hands in that position and instinctively goes, "This is a motorcycle. You need to shift and twist."
Grab your clutch.
Yeah. You guys are keeping it clean, making engine noises with your mouth. If only the game made these noises for us. #12th place, that's still respectable and still good.
57.8.
Got about 11 laps to go. Yeah, he was behind me and a lap down, and I'm just like, all right, who gets all my possessions when I die?
I was laughing at
I feel like we're both just bored back here.
56.3.
He's gotten any other time except empty.
He was like, can I pull a draft off and get around him? Yeah, I can pull a draft, and I'm not going to get around him. I think part of what's making there's a lot of factors that are playing into
Oh, who else right behind me?
making this race so good. First of all, I've done a lot of setup and changes to my setup that have made it maybe have more control, more sensitive control. Secondly, we've all gotten a lot more practice. We've all gotten a lot more practice at driving. We're all practicing more often. Woo, got a little loose there. So I think we're all getting better and better at car handling, which is making all of this driving and all these races even better. If you look at some of my streams from the beginning when we first started, I was all over the place. I was wrecking out almost every race, and now, you know, I'm not winning, but I'm still doing really good, and I think that's what matters. It's just practicing and getting better. Winning will come eventually.
Rob. Not clear, Rob. Not clear.
I had a poop.
57.533.
I think I went from probably one of the most crashing drivers to now the least crashing driver. I say that knock on wood, knock on wood. There's still laps to go. Yeah, well, I'm in 12th right now. So I'm at least in the top 20, top 15. I think if I can get back on groove, I keep getting off of groove. If I can get back on a good groove and good line, I think I can maybe catch up
I
and
don't
at
even have
least
to
take
use
10th.
brakes or anything. I'm so freaking slow.
57.2.
I definitely want to show that improvement over the course of the league, because we've already announced the schedule for the next 2 series that we're going to be running.
Can't make it that easy on you,
We're
Jake.
starting in spring of next year and winter of next year, I believe. And if we form teams, I want to be a good prospect for a team.
Still on the inside. Clear
He's
now.
he's a lap down, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to let him go. 13th place is 10 seconds behind me, so I'm not really too worried about that. It's probably on fresh tires. I'm on what, like 10 lap tires? That lap tires like lap 58, 57. The last pit we did, we only did fuel. And the tires were
Lap cars in front of you. 58.41.
Come on, Jake. Get in there.
And my engine just blew.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Welcome back.
Yeah, seriously.
Jeez, that sucks.
I think I might just stick to practices.
58.6.
Caution best, get wrecked concert races. Too much fun.
Another one's down. We got about 5 laps remaining. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to 11th place, but 12th place finish is still good. And a good chunk of points should keep me in the pretty high standings. I'll check my unofficial sheet when the race is over with.
90 pitting out.
We got 10 laps of fuel left. 4 to go.
58.0065 laps to go this time by.
5 laps. Oh, because I'm on lap 60. I just completed lap 69. Okay, yeah. So we got 5 more to go. I can't tell if that's a speck of dust on my screen or if that's something on my windshield in game. 21, that's a car behind me.
I'll give him 20, 21, you're good.
Sorry about that, dude.
Phil, you're the reason why I race over a bucket. Four more to go.
I've never gotten a top 5. I'm trying like hell to get a top 5 in games coming up on my butt like crazy.
I'm
able to get the top 4.
well. That puts you in the top 5.
21 fitting out.
I'm in the top 15, which I'm happy with that. I'd like a top 10, but top 15, still good. Two more to go.
Two more.
That was good. I got beat. Jeez. Hopefully I won't do what I did last night. Stop on the right flag. Had one more lap to go. I thought it was the end of the race.
Catching up to Andy might make it 11th place. Slowly catching up to Andy. I got one lap to do it. I have 2 laps because we got the white flag lap next.
Keep it up, baby. I got white flag.
Do it.
Start spotting your entrance to pit road. We've been here in a few.
There's the white flag. I'm 2 seconds behind Andy.
3, 9.
I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can make it 2 seconds. 2 full seconds of race time. And I'm only 1.7. On top of that, he's going to block. He will block me the whole time. And then I got to get around Joe. I got to get around 2 cars to get to 11th place.
Justin is on fire.
Yeah, good win. That's 2 weeks in a row. I've killed myself on pit road.
Thanks, JD. That was good racing with you at the end there.
And
Can you hit the
checkered
wall? That
flag.
right behind you like 2 laps later.
Yeah, we both smacked it.
Check your flag, man.
Guys,
Good job, man.
3 weeks in a row, 0 incident
Good effort,
points.
bro. Good effort.
2 weeks in a row, ran out of gas on the last lap.
3 weeks in a row, 0 incident points for me.
Well, congrats.
Front with Cavs.
Trust me, I'm hitting.
You had some good runs with you back there, Pat.
I was just trying to keep it clean the whole time.
Yeah, that was good. You got it back to me the same way.
Good race. Thanks, everybody.
Good job on the point lead too, Justin. I know you got it after this week.
You enjoyed it, Pat. And
Good job for 1-7.
was your lap down or something and you run
Thanks, man.
lap down somehow?
So, Justin has to start the rear field for the fun race at Darlington, right?
Yep, fun run next week. Not a point race.
See, we're doing a fun run at
Alright, so we're
Darlington, but I
handicapping
might sit
Justin,
that one
James,
out.
Blake, all them, putting them in the back.
Well, we're coming in,
Sure.
top side of the garage here by Goodyear.
James out there doing donuts with
Go, 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 go.
Top 20 finish,
Yeah, Justin's gotta
0
go.
incident points. I did not think that was going to happen. I did not think I was going to have a good clean race like that. We're off doing iRacing next week. We'll be back Friday playing some Run 8, but before we do that, let's just take a quick look at the placings. Whew. Let's look how dirty the car got. Yeah, it's dirty. It's got little chunks of rubber and all that over it. But look at it's one piece. It's all together. I didn't use my fast repair. I didn't hit the wall. I didn't hit anybody. Oh, and the thing just flipped
Still, I
my
think
card,
that
which
race
isn't.
you like the whole race.
Entries. Actually, results.
Yeah.
So first
Yeah,
place
I
was
had a good
Justin
time, right? Sorry for
Kane,
using you up on that last turn on the turn 1 that one.
followed by Jody, followed by Rob, James, Phil,
I gave you a
Dr.
little
Phil
help
taking a
'cause
fourth.
I had
Number
caught the guy in front of me, and I was really doing good. And I
Jason
pancaked
Leroy
him down the corner, and it just,
in
it went
seventh.
I saw that. I saw that.
We got Eric Anderson in 8th, Keith
really lucky
in
to
9th,
drive away,
Sean Fisher in
actually, 'cause I
10th,
pancaked it
Andy
hard.
Cork in 11th,
I had
myself
one of
in
those
12th,
earlier on.
Blake Mosley, one of our best
That's great.
drivers, taking 13th. Followed by Chris Wheeler,
Andy
Jeff
and
Hubert,
Eric.
Joe,
Seems like I'm always
Olin
on
Ray
the block,
Garner,
too.
Pat
Or the
Harwood,
20, Sean.
Mike Wilson,
I'm always
Chris
around the
Olson,
block.
James
And
McCarson,
it's funny 'cause
Corey
I look at the
Stein.
points and we're
So,
all right around each
William
Have
Mann
you
Jr.
been pole season?
bringing up the
Yeah.
end in
Okay, I didn't
23rd.
think so.
So that was a great race. I want to thank you guys all for being here and watching. Like I said,
Fourth race?
next week we'll be off. We'll be back Friday night playing some Run 8. Till then, I will catch you guys. I will catch you guys all later.